Should I tell my baby mama about my job offer? So I am a 26 male and my baby mama is a 28 female. We have one son together and he's 2.5 years old. Currently I have joint custody and get my son 1 day a week shy of half the time. However, I do have him extra a lot. I currently make $65K a year and pay $225 a week in support. I am 100% caught up on my support. I am very active in my son's life. She makes $22 to $23 an hour and her fiancé makes probably $40K and they live together. I know if I tell her got a job offer for a new job that is going to pay me $90K to $100K, she would most likely take me back to court for more money. I currently am struggling to pay my bills, my support and pay off debt with the money I make bequase of the $900 a month I pay her now. I am afraid if I tell her about the new job I'll have to pay almost double as my job offer is a 40% increase of what I currently make. I don't want to take the job if all the money is going to go back to her. That defeats the purpose of me trying to better myself. Right now it's hard to buy clothes and things my son needs or take him places like vacations and cool events when they come to town like she does. This job would allow me to do all of that plus pay off all my debt and only leave me with my house payment in 2 years or less. Should I accept the job and tell her, or accept the job and leave it to myself and hope she doesn't find out? If you don't tell her, the state will when they audit you. Lying about your income could seriously jeopardize your custody. Not to mention a court order for back pay. Any half-decent family law attorney would frame your omission as skimping on your child, and the court will not look kindly on this. This would be in addition to damaging whatever co-parenting relationship you have with your child's mother. Family law is a slippery slope and it gets real ugly real fast. Just be transparent. It's not worth the risk. First, let's clear up a few things. Her partner is not the child's parent. His income is irrelevant to this situation. Being single is more expensive than being a couple. Now that doesn't mean your situation doesn't suck, but think about the reality of lying about your income. She will eventually find out. She probably will take you back to court and then you will be paying the extra amount plus owing huge arrears and being no to all future child custody matters as a deceptive person. Lying will not help your situation. Go back to court and see what can be negotiated now, not when the court will look upon you as a child support cheat. Should I accept the job and tell her, or accept the job and leave it to myself and hope she doesn't find out? Just a heads up. My ex-husband did this. The judge was not amused, and not only did he owe back support to the date he started the new job, he owed interest and my legal fees. Her SO's income has no bearing on your child. He is not responsible for your son. Pretty sure your child support order will say something like you are required to report significant changes in income to the court. Child support isn't forever. Your career will set you up for retirement. Take the job, have child support modified accordingly and let it go. There isn't anything you can do about it. The support is designed to maintain both households at a closer standard of living. It sucks that mom doesn't have the earning power you do. You can't make her do better, because maybe she doesn't have the education or whatever she has to want that. If she doesn't, well, that's just one of the many good reasons you're probably not with her anymore. If you don't want to pay child support, don't have kids. Did anyone catch at the top of OP's post that his son lives with him half of the time? Does the child's mother pay you child support for the time your son is with you? Maybe it's time to have your child support order reevaluated. The money is for raising your child, not for your ex. You may as well tell her, because she will find out eventually and could probably still take you to Court and get back pay. What country do you live in? There may be caps on what you have to pay. I'd look that up before you take the job. Baby mama. I feel as though not reporting your new income to the court is the problem. Not even just if you don't want to report it to her, as other commenters have stated, though it may be annoying. And the way the court calculates how much you should pay in child support may seem unfair to you. IDK if that's how you feel, but sue. It is likely not that outrageous compared to what you would be spending on him if you lived in a joint home, had him full-time. It is nice that you're thinking of your son in regards to how you would spend the extra money. But unfortunately, if you accept that job, I don't think you really have a choice but to report your change in income. Also keep in mind, just because your co-parent has a partner doesn't mean the courts are looking at that income as that person is not considered a permanent fixture in the kid's life or your ex's life. Legally speaking, I would say sue. Though I'm a little iffy on that last part. Good luck. The courts generally have a fixed calculation of child support, which can be found online. However, you are already paying less than the court-ordered amount and seem to be looking for ways to squirrel out of even more as your income goes up. So, you should be honest, responsible, and obey the law in regards to providing the required monetary support for your child. Kids are expensive. Accept it because it will help you in the long run, and at least in the states you're required to provide your updated income every 2 years, but I would talk to a lawyer, and if you don't want the child support to go up, maybe spend more time with the kiddo. I don't think you should think of the new job this way. I think it should be a practical decision based on your life goals. She may or may not get more money. But which job makes you happier? Which job sets you up to continually be given opportunities for a better life? If your current job is fine and the thought of this new job is stressful instead of challenging in a good way, then stay where you're at. It's a minimalist mindset that you're having. If you keep this mindset, you may always struggle. Think about pay increases. 3% on 65K versus 100K. And benefits, etc. Weigh the actual pros and cons for the job. Not about if someone else will benefit more than you. What does the new offer do to enhance your potential for retirement? Does the current company have better health benefits or a better retirement match? I think you do the math and decide what kind of job you want. It's just some thoughts. The fact that your child has the basics doesn't cut it. If you don't want to give it to her to help with all the costs, then discuss putting the new money from your raise into an RESP or whatever the education tax grant is called for your area. Tell her that you plan to add to stuff you couldn't do for your kid until now. She might not ask for more if she sees you using the money for the child. Invest in your kid. Take the job and tell your baby mama about the raise and pay more child support. Maybe if you're upfront with her about it, she'll work with you on a timeline to help you save and ease into the new amount. But if you're gonna be shady and hide it, then yeah, she'll just take you to court. It's not worth getting a 40K pay bump because some of it will go to your ex. That money is for your kid. If your ex has more money, your kid can live in a better house, have better food, a safer car, nicer stuff. Do you really want your kid living in poverty 60% of the time because you're spiteful? If she finds out another way, you're going to end up owing her back child support, potentially with interest. I'm trying to be a sneaky bastard so I can better myself. Zany face, zany face, zany face, zany face, zany face, clown face. Easy. Take the job and step up to have more custody so you don't have to pay as much.
If you enjoyed this video, Please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.